Every time I look at the mirror, it talks back to me. Not with words, with truth. And truth never runs. I stare into the glass and the glass stares back, like it's judging every scar and every piece that I lack. Like it knows what I did when the world didn't see. Knows the nights I couldn't breathe, fighting shadows of me. The mirror don't lie, it reflects what's beneath. The anger in my veins, the regrets in my teeth. I've been battling myself more than enemies outside, cause the hardest person to face is the one you can't hide. I've been running for years from a past I can't bury, from the demons I carry and the weight I still ferry. Every choice that I made left a print on my soul, and the mirror's keeping score like it's taking control. So I look into my eyes trying to find who I am. Am I the fighter that survived or the boy I once ran? It's a war on my reflection and I'm stuck in the frame, but the mirror never forgets, yeah, it knows my name. The mirror knows my name, knows my truth, knows my pain, knows the nights I almost broke, knows the fire in my veins. The mirror sees my fear, sees the cost of every tear. I can fake it to the world, but not the one in here. Cause the mirror don't play, don't play, don't play, don't change, don't change. It just shows who I became. Yeah, the mirror knows my name. Yeah, the mirror knows my name. I've been stained by decisions that I made under pressure. Been the sinner and the savior in the same damn measure. People think they know me by the stories they heard, but the mirror reads my life without a spoken word. It shows the time I fell hard but got back on my feet. Shows the rage that burned inside every time I face defeat. Shows the lies that I told to look strong through the pain. Shows the storms that I hid just to keep myself sane. I ain't perfect in the mirror, damn sure knows that. Knows the guilt that I swallow, knows the pride that I lack. But it also sees strength that the world never saw. Sees me rise from the dirt, stand tall through the flaws. I've got nightmares behind me and more trials ahead, but I ain't running no more. I face what I dread, cause the man in the glass ain't the one I should blame. He's the one who survived and he still knows my name. Knows my name, knows my truth, knows my pain, knows the nights I almost broke, knows the fire in my veins. The mirror sees my fear, sees the cost of every tear. I can fake it to the world, but not the one in here. Cause the mirror don't play, don't bend, don't change. It just shows who I became. Yeah, the mirror knows my name. Yeah, the mirror knows my name. You can lie to your homies, you can lie to your block. Hell, you can even lie to yourself. But the mirror is the judge. You can't escape. It shows who you were and who you still got time to be. Yeah, now I'm staring at the mirror like it's time for the truth, like it's time to make peace with the ghost of my youth. Time to own every flaw, every crack, every sin. Cause a life built on mask ain't a life built to win. So I breathe in deep, let the past fall slow. Let the wounds that I hide finally start to show. Cause healing ain't weakness, it's a dangerous game. But I'm done being ashamed of the man I became. Now the mirror ain't my enemy, it's my partner in crime. And watch me break down and then watch me climb. It sees the hunger in my heart, sees the fire in my frame, sees the king I'm becoming and still calls me by name. And when the world tries to doubt me, tries to push me away, the mirror keeps me grounded like you rise anyway. Cause the battle ain't over, no, it's never the same. But I'm stronger than the reflection that once whispered my shame. Yeah, the mirror knows my name, but this time I know it too.
Yeah, I hear the past cracking under my feet like bones. Some I buried, some buried me. Either way, they still speak. Yeah, I walk slow on the dirt, cause I know what's beneath. All the choices that I made and the lies that I breathe. Every step that I take, got a whisper behind. Like the bones of the past still attached to my spine. I tried hiding from the hurt, tried washing off the stains, but the dead don't stay down when they're carved in your veins. Trauma ages like wine, get stronger with time, till the ghosts of your mistakes start walking the line. I see faces in the dust that I once called friends, people lost to the streets before life made amends. I hear echoes of warnings I ignore when I'm young, like the skeletons of truth beating loud like a drum. But I ain't running from the past, now I'm done with that chase. Cause the bones can't haunt you if you look them in the face. I'm alive for a reason, even scars have a plan. And the bones of the past help me know who I am. These are the bones of the past that I walk on, every shadow I outlast. When the night's long, every scar I ever earned never left me, they just sleep into the dirt. Tried to test me, yeah, the bones of the past still talk loud, but I stand on them now. I don't bow, cause the past ain't changed, that hold me fast. They're the bones I climbed, outgrow my last. I got skeletons that grin from the cracks in my soul. Some from rage, some from love, some from losing control. Some from trusting the wrong ones with too big a piece. Some from nights where my anger wouldn't let me find peace. Life taught me the hard way that not all pain breaks. Some pain builds a strength that survival creates. And the bones on the path ain't reminders to weep. They're the proof I stood tall when the cuts went deep. I've forgiven myself for the times I went blind, for the battles I dodged, for the ones I declined, for the nights I collapsed under pressure and fear, for the years that I ran from the man in the mirror. Now I walk with intention, head high, eyes clear. And the bones of my past ain't a curse I revere. They're the bricks of the bridge that I built from my pain, and I cross it every day with a heart unchained. These are the bones of the past that I walk on, every shadow I outlast. When the night's long, every scar I ever earned never left me, they just sleep until the dirt. Try to test me, yeah, the bones of the past still talk loud, but I stand on them now. I don't bow, cause the past ain't changed, that hold me fast. They're the bones I climbed, outgrow my last. You ain't defined by the things that tried to break you, you're defined by the strength that grew in the ruins. The past don't own you, it just shows you where you learn to bleed and where you learn to rise. I stopped fearing the past when I saw what it made. A soldier built from loss, from regret, from the blade. A mind trained in darkness, but reaching for dawn. A heart covered in bruises that keeps beating strong. So I honor every bone that lies under my feet, every lesson carved in pain that made my soul complete. I ain't trying to erase who I used to be, I'm just building from the ashes till the chains break free. Now the ghost can't break me, the hurt can't define. I carry all the bones, but the bones ain't mine. They're the roads that I cross, they're the storms I surpass. And the man standing now walked out of that past. So if the dirt starts shaking and the memories rise, I won't run, I won't fold, I look them dead in the eyes. Cause the bones of the past ain't a grave to escape, they're the map of my journey from the pain I reshape. Yeah, I hear the bones of the past, but they ain't breaking me, they're holding me up. One step, one scar, one life built to last. Yeah, yeah, one scar, one life built to last. Yeah, I hear things moving under my skin, not demons, just memories I try to bury, but they keep breathing with me. Ghost in my pulse. Yeah, yeah. I feel the heartbeat thump like a drum in a war zone. Every scar that I earned never really left me alone. I got shadows in my bloodstream, regrets in my spine. Every breath pulls the past back across that line. I've been losing sleep, cause the nights stay loud. All the pain I hid deep keeps pushing through the crowd, like a whisper in my chest saying you ain't healed yet. Like the ghosts of my mistakes ain't ready to forget. I've been fighting for peace, but the battlefield's inside. Got a war that I wage every time that I hide. And the voice in my head ain't a stranger or foe, it's the version of me that I buried long ago. He's screaming, remember what the world tried to take. Every heartbreak you swallowed, every choice you didn't make. So I keep my guard up, but it breaks through the walls. Cause the ghost in my pulse still answers my calls. There's a ghost in my pulse, in my veins, in my bones. It's the part of me that never wants to die alone. Every heartbeat echoes like it's trapped in a cage. Every memory bleeds through like ink on a page. I keep running from the noise, but the noise runs too. Cause the ghost in my pulse, it moves when I move. I
got trauma in my blood, like it's coded in my DNA. Like every wound I survived, got a price I still pay. Some nights I feel numb, some nights I feel rage. Some nights I'm rewriting my whole life on a page. I remember being broke with my pride in a chokehold. Remember nights so dark, even fire felt cold. I remember the betrayal like a knife in the lung. Remember lessons you learn only when you're too young. But the ghost keeps me sharp, keeps me ready for pain, keeps me hungry for light. When I'm drowning in rain, it's the voice of the kid with no chance but he fought. It's the echo of the man that the struggle still taught. Yeah, I carry the dead like the stitch to my soul. Carry moments that broke me but still kept me whole. You can call it a curse, you can call it insane, but the ghost in my pulse keeps me strong through the strain. There's a ghost in my pulse, in my veins, in my bones. It's the part of me that never wants to die alone. Every heartbeat echoes like it's trapped in a cage. Every memory bleeds through like ink on a page. I keep running from the noise, but the noise runs too. Cause the ghost in my pulse, it moves when I move. You can bury the past, but the past ain't dirt. It claws its way back every time you hurt. The truth is, you ain't fighting the world, you're fighting the mirror. The guilt, the fear, the heartbeat that remembers what your mind tries to kill. Ghosts don't haunt houses, they haunt people. Yeah. Now I breathe like I'm armed, every inhale's a shield. Cause the ghost taught me laws that the streets never yield. Taught me pain ain't the end, it's the start of the climb. Taught me losing yourself is the worst kind of crime. So I walk with my shadows, now side by side. Ain't ashamed of my wounds or the nights that I cried. Cause the ghosts in my pulse ain't a bird in the chain. They're the proof that I lived through the darkest terrain. I ain't scared of the past or the blood on the name. Ain't afraid of the fire or the weight of my shame. Cause the man that I am and the man that I was, we made peace in the mirror, turn the hurt into trust. And I'll rise with the noise till it fades in the dust. Till the ghost in my pulse whisper fight if you must. Cause I'm built for the war, for the struggle, the grind. The ghost carried my heart when I nearly lost mine. Yeah. Ghost in my pulse, not gone, not dead, just living through me with every beat.
Yeah. Court is now in session. Order in the mind. The demons stand on the left, the angels on the right. And I'm on the stand again. Let's begin. I step inside a courtroom, built from every fear I bury. Dark walls, bleeding memories I never meant to carry. The judge is my ego, cold stare like he's never wrong. Pounding on the gavel while my heartbeat drums along. The prosecutor's my past, he got receipts on everything. Reading out my failures like he's pulling on a metal string. He says I'm guilty of surviving, guilty of being scarred, guilty of every time I tried to heal but took it too far. Witness stand filled with shadows, every one of them a version of the kid I used to be before the world began to hurt. And they point fingers at my future like I owe them restitution. But nobody taught me pain will come with any absolution. I look around and see trauma sitting right beside doubt. They whisper in my ear like this is why you can't climb out. Every hope I had is shackled, every dream is cuffed and tied. And the bailiff is depression with a cold. This is my trial, I'm fighting for my soul tonight. Judge and jury in my head trying to read me my rights. Every demon that I battled got me back on the stand. But I rise, yeah I rise again. This is my trial, I'm standing where the truth collides. Between the man that I became and who I'm scared to hide. But I rise, yeah I rise again. Defense lawyer is hope, but he's shaking when he speaks. Voice trembling like he hasn't slept in several weeks. He tells the jury my client just learned how to live. But the jury don't smile, they don't forget, they don't forgive. They replay every mistake like a movie on a loop. Zoom in on the pain, every loss, every wound. They say I'm a risk, say I'm built for self-destruction. Say I sabotage myself like it's part of my function. But I stand up, tell the court I'm done running from myself. Done blaming every nightmare on the world and no one else. I've been broken, yeah, but broken things can still rebuild. Even warriors bleed out before they win the battlefield. Verdict waiting in the silence like a ticking of a clock. My anxiety's pacing back and forth around the block.
then the judge leans forward, says you'll never be the same. But different ain't a sentence, it's just another. This is my trial, I'm fighting for my soul tonight. Judge and jury in my head, trying to read me my rights. Every demon that I battle got me back on the stand. But I rise, yeah, I rise again. This is my trial, I'm standing where the truth collides, between the man that I became and who I'm scared to hide. But I rise, yeah, I rise again. If the record show I survived every night I thought would end me, let the record show I fought back even when the pain tried to bend me. Let the record show every scar I wear is just another testimony that I lived, I learned, and I'm still becoming me. Verdict finally drops and the whole room goes silent. Judge says you're guilty, but you're sentenced to resilience. The chains fall off and the shadows fade away. The demons back off like they never meant to stay. I walk out that courtroom with a fire in my lungs, feeling every battle I survived made me strong. I ain't perfect, but who is? I'm the proof you can stand, even when the whole world tries to bury you again. Now the halls of my mind echo courage, not despair. Every step is a victory, every breath is a prayer. I'm the judge, I'm the jury, I'm the witness, I'm the fight. I'm the man who turned his darkness into light. This is my trial, I'm fighting for my soul tonight. Judge and jury in my head, trying to read me my rights. Every demon that I battle got me back on the stand. But I rise, yeah, I rise again. This is my trial, I'm standing where the truth collides, between the man that I became and who I'm scared to hide. But I rise, yeah, I rise again. Court dismissed, but the war goes on inside.
Yeah. They say every man has a breaking point. Some break outside, some break inside. But me, I fought myself harder than I ever fought the streets. Mind over murder. Let's talk. I was one decision from the darkness, one breath from the rage, one heartbeat from letting every demon out the cage. Had a pistol on the dresser, voices pushing me to use it, saying you ain't got a future, only pain, don't refuse it. But another voice whispered, low tone, steady beat, telling me revenge only makes the wounds repeat. It showed me all the faces of the people that I'd lose, told me anger ain't control, it's a drug you can't abuse. I saw my younger self staring, eyes wide full of fear, asking why you turning into everything you hate here. And I froze, like my lungs forgot how to breathe. Stood between who I was and who I swore I'd never be. Street life taught me how to fight, but never how to heal. Taught me how to numb pain, but never how to feel. Every lesson came with scars, every choice had a cost. But the biggest battles happen when you think that you're lost. Mind over murder, I fought the war within. Had the devil on my shoulder trying to pull me in. Every step to the edge had me sinking again. But I rise, yeah, I rise again. Mind over murder, I'm walking out alive from a war in my head where the strong survive. I was close to the fire, but I didn't give in. Now I rise, yeah, I rise again. People think the street taught me violence. No, that's a lie, cause the real war happens in the mind late at night, when the silence gets loud and the memories attack, and forgiveness feels illegal when the world hits back. I was inches from a headline, inches from a sale, inches from turning my whole life into hell. Anger tastes sweet, but it kills you slow, cause the blade you hold cut your own shadow. I picture my mom crying, hands over her face, asking God where she went wrong, begging him for grace. I pictured all my homies saying, bro, he had it rough, but no story justifies throwing life away tough. So I dropped the gun hard, like it burned through my skin, like it held every mistake that I used to keep in. And for once in my life I chose to walk away, not out of fear, but the courage to stay. I ain't soft, I ain't weak, I ain't scared of the beef. I just learned that real killers never find peace. And I want more than survival, want more than pain. I want the man in the mirror to look human again. Mind over murder, I fought the war within. Had the devil on my shoulder trying to pull me in. Every step to the edge had me sinking again. But I rise, yeah, I rise again. Mind over murder, I'm walking out alive from a war in my head where the strong survive. I was close to the fire,
survive, but I didn't give in. Now I rise, yeah, I rise again. Sometimes the hardest fight is putting the weapon down. Sometimes the loudest victory is surviving the sound of your own thoughts screaming that you ain't enough. But I learned strength ain't violence, strength is trust. Now I'm standing on the block where I almost lost it all, looking at the pavement like it answered my call. Every faded chalk line, every whisper of the past tells me choosing life is how you outlive the blast. I talk to the youth now, tell them rage ain't power. Tell them every thug story hides a man who got devoured. Tell them don't let pain define the man you become, cause a loaded mind's deadlier than any loaded gun. I ain't preaching perfection, I still fight every day. Still got scars that pull me back in every way. But the difference now, I don't run, don't hide. I listen to the voice that kept me alive. So yeah, I walk from the edge and I carry the proof that a man can lose everything and still find truth. Mind over murder, that's the war I won. And every dawn reminds me that the battle's never done. Mind over murder, I fought the war within. Had a devil on my shoulder trying to pull me in. Every step to the edge had me sinking again. But I rise, yeah, I rise again. Mind over murder, I'm walking out alive from a war in my head where the strong survive. I was close to the fire, but I didn't give in. Now I rise, yeah, I rise again. Yeah. Sometimes the hardest fight is putting the weapon down. Sometimes the loudest victory is surviving the sound of your own thoughts screaming that you ain't enough. But I learned strength ain't violence, strength is trust. Now I'm standing on a block where I almost lost it all, looking at the pavement like it answered my call. Every faded chalk line, every whisper of the past tells me choosing life is how you outlive the blast. I talk to the youth now, tell them rage ain't power. Tell them every thug story hides a man who got devoured. Tell them don't let pain define the man you become, cause a loaded mind's deadlier than any loaded gun. I ain't preaching perfection, I still fight every day. Still got scars that pull me back in every way. But the difference now, I don't run, don't hide. I listen to the voice that kept me alive. So yeah, I walk from the edge and I carry the proof that a man can lose everything and still find truth. Mind over murder, that's the war I won. And every dawn reminds me that the battle's never done. Mind over murder, I fought the war within. Had the devil on my shoulder trying to pull me in. Every step to the edge had me sinking again. But I rise, yeah, I rise again. Mind over murder, I'm walking out alive from a war in my head where the strong survive. I was close to the fire, but I didn't give in. Now I rise, yeah, I rise again. Yeah. Sometimes the battle you win is the one nobody sees. Mind over murder, I choose me. I tried killing my demons, but every time I swung they bled the same color as me. Then I realized my demons were my face. Yeah. Every morning I wake up feeling someone's watching me, but it ain't spirits in the dark, it's who I used to be. The part of me that fell and refused to stay down, the version that made mistakes big enough to drown. I see him in the mirror like a shadow on my skin. Same eyes, same rage, same battle within. He whispers, don't pretend you forgot how it felt. All the anger you swallowed when the world never helped. I used to fight him like hell, used to swing till I'm numb. But you can't outpunch the man you'll eventually become. So now he walks beside me, a reflection of pain. Cause my demons wear my face and they carry my name. They know every trigger, every weakness I hide, every truth I bury deep till it burn from inside. You ain't scared of the dark till you face your own voice and realize every nightmare came from your own choice. My demons wear my face, walk with me place to place. Every truth I tried to bury, they refuse to be erased. My demons know my fears, been with me for years. They're the echoes in my heartbeat, they're the salt inside my tears. Yeah, my demons wear my face, ain't no running from that trace. If I wanna win this fight, I gotta meet them face to face. Yeah. I used to blame the world for the damage I kept, for the nights full of hurt and the days I wept. But the more I looked deep at the cracks in my pride, the more I saw the villain was the one inside. It wasn't streets, wasn't fate, wasn't friends that betrayed. It was me with decisions that I shouldn't have made. Me with the anger I didn't know how to tame. Me with the wounds I kept feeding with shame. I walked past men for hell and still asked for a crown. Wanted heaven on my shoulders was with my sins weighing me down, but the truth hits different when it stares from your skin. Your demons ain't strangers, they're the things you let in. So now I try to forgive all the versions I was. Try to understand the reasons that turn me to dust. Cause hating yourself ain't a road you escape. It's a blade that cuts deeper when your demons take shape. My demons wear my face, walk with me place to place. Every truth I tried to bury, they refuse to be erased. My demons know my fears, been with me for years. They're the echoes in my heartbeat, they're the shiver in my tears. Yeah, my demons wear my face, ain't no hiding from that trace. If I wanna win this fight, I gotta meet them face to face. You can't outrun yourself. You can't kill the shadow when the shadow is you. Growth ain't about winning every battle, it's about learning why you started swinging in the first place. Yeah. Now I walk with my demons like a pack I command. Not to praise them or fear them, but to understand. Cause the parts that I hated were the parts that survived. The pieces born in the fire that still kept me alive. I learned pain ain't the enemy, nor the fear, nor the shame. It's the silence that kills when you don't call them by name. So I stare at my reflection with a heart unafraid. Cause the monster I feared was the man I made. Now the demons in my face don't whisper defeat. They remind me who I was before I stood on my feet. Remind me strength ain't clean and healing ain't straight. It's a war with yourself that decides your fate. So when the world doubts my fire and the storms hit my ground, I don't pray that they vanish, I just tighten my crown. Cause my demons wore my face till I learned how to stand. Now they bow to the warrior I carved with my hands. Yeah, my demons wear my face, but I ain't running, I ain't breaking, I ain't scared. Cause the strongest version of me was born from the darkest version of me. Yeah.